I'm gonna make my quiche. So just want to show you all a super easy quiche, and you can make it gluten-free. It's actually where I got a recipe is a little Aussie gluten-free bakery, and so I just got Pillsbury pie crusts. Pop those in there, and there's bacon in the oven that I'm gonna put in the bottom. It's just gonna be a bacon, and I have like 3 different cheeses. So it's really super simple. Let's see. I just do this because I want to clean egg up off my counter. 6 eggs makes 2 quiches. Okay. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna overcrack that one. Well, I was gonna say crack it. I heard that you're supposed to crack it on the table so you don't get eggshells, but I've got like 1/4 of the egg in here. Stupid Pinterest blogs and they're lying. Okay. Look, there's 1 piece. Okay. That is 5. And then 1 white egg because I don't know. I like the brown ones. It doesn't really matter. As long as the chickens were happy, right? This is really easy to make, and it freezes. And I like to eat it for the next day, lunch and dinner. Oh, I forgot my knife. Okay. All right, so 6 eggs, 3 cups of heavy cream. Like I said, this makes 2 pies because I really want to have one in the freezer. Ooh, for when I just feel a little hungry. Okay. 1, 2, 3 cups of heavy cream. Another tip, if you're doing veggies, you know, if you're following along, I added in 6 eggs, 3 cups of heavy cream, 1 cup of half and half, 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, and then salt and pepper to taste, which I did kind of light on the salt because I'm adding bacon and cheese, and they're pretty salty already, and then a ton of pepper. But I'm just waiting on the bacon in the oven now to get all crispy so I can cut it up, pop it into the bottom of my pie crust. So yeah, bacon, ow, it's really stupid hot right now too. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of split that halvesies in my pie crusts. And these are just the Pillsbury pie crust because, you know, I'm lazy and stuff, so whatever. Probably would be a good idea to do smaller pieces than this, but it's too hot and I can't handle it. And I'm impatient, and so, you know, yeah, let me be your teacher. Ow. Okay. So yeah, bacon, and I want to split them all up as much as possible. That hurts. Yeah. But the only thing that I will not be lazy for is I will always do bacon in the oven. It just comes out in straight pieces, and it's easy. Doesn't stick to anything. I put a big piece of foil on my pan, and then, yeah, no cleanup. Who wants to clean up bacon grease? And then you just let it harden in the pan, and then if you save your bacon grease, whatever. Okay, so the recipe calls for 1.5 cups, which is like 3/4 of a cup per pie crust. But, I mean, you know, eyeball. So, I didn't know which cheese I wanted, and I have an abundance in the fridge, so I got some cheddar, which, if you ask me, is the best one anyway. This is some mozzarella, because, you know, I'm pretty sure this dish is like Italian, French. I don't know where quiches come from. Anyway. So yeah, and then I had some Monterey Jack, but oh, and when I bake my when I bake my bacon in the oven, I do it at 400, so that you know, I like the bacon to crisp up really fast. I don't know. The hotter the better for that. But for the quiche, I bumped it down to 375. I've just been kind of chilling, letting it do its thing. So yeah, I put the stuff at the bottom of the pie crust. It's going to avoid the crust from getting too soggy because it's keeping all the liquid away. And then I'm just going to split this halvesies. Okay, that's not half, but you know. You know, like how your mom used to divvy up your food, and she'd start in one bowl and then go to the next, and then you'd be all freaked out because your sister had more, but she had to leave more in the bowl for you. Talking to you, Michelle. Splitting ramen. Okay, and then they just go in the oven for like 50 minutes. I'll double check that, but. Hi, so yeah, quiches are in the oven for 40 minutes is what I decided on because, you know, I don't like to choose sides. I've always been in the middle on everything. Politics, whatever, you name it. I can't choose one. So, yeah. So I went with 40 minutes, and now I have to just sit here and wait. All right, there they are, fresh out of the oven. You still hear them sizzling. See, they're all poofy. There's big old pieces of bacon and cheese poking out. Ugh. Now to wait 10 minutes, and then they will be a little cooler. They'll not poof, and then I can cut into these yummy babies and have dinner. See, the puffiness goes away. But yeah, and then you know it's done. Let me get this piece out, and then you can see underneath it. Oh, I should have cut over some more so there's more crust. All right. Oh, okay. Sorry. See? Yum. But I promise it tastes freaking delicious. Yep. So, ta-da. Oh, and P.S. If you are not going to eat two 9-inch quiches on your own, or just the two of you because I'm home alone while Hunter's out doing other fun stuff, then you can either, I usually just put foil over the top because these don't last that long, but I've never made two of them, so I would think just popping that in a Tupperware, or if you have you know, one of those pie things with a lid, or, you know, like the aluminum foil ones, you could do that and then just stick it in the freezer. But yeah, and I don't know how long stuff freezes for, so just, you know, don't forget about it.